In this video, I'm going to show you how I stopped slicing the golf ball by keeping this trail arm tucked in, and then I'm also going to show you how you can keep this trail arm tucked in the whole swing, because if you keep your trail arm tucked in the whole swing and it's not loose up here but it's low and tucked in, it's really going to promote you coming from the inside and not slicing the golf ball. The first step to keeping your trail arm tucked in the whole swing is you need to start with it tucked in. So if you play your arm over like this, it is the complete opposite of this over. You are tucking in this arm as much as you can. You're tucking it in, and then you're rolling your forearm over. And so with this tucked in position, it's going to be really easy for you to keep it tucked in. So that's the first step in keeping this trail arm tucked in, is you have to start with it tucked in, and then you keep it there the whole swing, and you maintain that tucked position to start hitting those draws out there instead of that dreaded slice. The next thing I want to cover is you have to start with your trail arm tucked in. If you really want to keep it there, what you need to do, and this is a secret, so listen, you need to start on your swing plane. What does that mean? Start on your swing plane. Well, you could say, oh, I tucked in my arm and have the club low down here. But I'm going to show you why that's not a good idea, and you need to set up with your trail arm in a specific position to where you can keep it tucked in the whole swing and prevent that slice. So what you want to do here is, if you grab any weight, or you could just swing the club around you, you'll see your arm, the dumbbell's never this low. So see, I'm tucked in down here. Watch. If I swing this dumbbell around me, the dumbbell only ever goes to right here. It goes to right here. It doesn't go down here. So right here is my swing plane. Watch what happens if I start the dumbbell low down here. It wants to raise up. Why does it want to raise up? It wants to raise up because it's below the swing plane. So if you can see the dumbbell, it's swinging here, and that's the swing plane. Well, if you're down here, it needs to raise to get on your position of strength, which is your unique swing plane. So your body's going to try to find that, but what's going to happen is your arm's going to start to raise over the swing plane, and then you're going to be set up for a slice. So it's counterintuitive, but you need to start with your arms a little bit higher on your swing plane. So not down here tucked in, it's up here raised up a little bit. And your arms a little bit higher, and arms higher when you're setting up to the ball means arms lower at the top of the swing. Arms low when you're setting up to the ball means arms high at the top of the swing. It's really hard to start with your arms low and keep them low. They want to go up, the weight of the dumbbell. But if you start with your arms high and swing, oh, look, it's low. So golf is a game of opposites. If you swing left, it goes right. If you swing right, it goes left. You start with your arms low, it goes high. If you start with your arms high, it goes low. So you really need to think about these things if you're trying to simplify your swing and prevent that slice. The next step is, if you have never hooked the golf ball, this is what I want you to do. And then I want you to do the right thing. But just twist both your upper and forearm all the way to the sky, palm to the sky. Now what this is going to do is bring the weight of the club way in, and you're going to swing way out to the right. But if you've always sliced it and you've never hit a hook, you need to hit a hook first and then work back to the middle where you hit it straight. So start with everything twisted, your forearm, your upper arm, and swing it way in and swing out to the right. And once you've hit a hook or two, come back to this video, because what I want you to do next is start in your swing plane with your arms higher, this arm tucked in, and rotate the forearm over. So from the elbow to the hand, you're rotating it over, and from the elbow to the shoulder, you're keeping it tucked in. So you're like this. This tucked in, this rotated over. And this is how you keep it low, where you can swing around you and balance. If you keep your forearm also twisted this way, you go in and you swing way out to the right. So I want you to swing from the inside, but I don't want you to be hitting these massive hooks. And to swing from the inside consistently with a tight draw, you need to tuck this in, but then rotate that forearm over like that. And then it stays low, tucked in, at a good position at the top of the swing where you don't hit a slice. Now the final way you can keep that trail arm tucked in, and a drill that I want to show you, is just hold this trail arm with your left arm. So tuck this in, hold it with your left, and you'll see it wants to work in. It doesn't want to work up out here. If you're holding it with your left arm, it wants to work in, as this is the natural motion of your arm, is to work in, not up high. It's only going up high because you're starting low, and that's a natural motion that your body's trying to do to stay in balance. But if you start high, it'll swing around you. So hold this, and that's how it's tucked in, and then you swing around you down the target line. So that is how I stop my slice. I used to set up to the ball like this, just like this, and I always fought a slice because I hung my arms straight down low, and then that means I picked them up, and then I came across the ball. Whereas what I needed to do is set up on my swing plane, stand a touch further from it, have my arms higher, start with my arm tucked in, keep it low, keep this arm straight, turn properly, turn back, and then uncock the club and swing from the inside. And I started hitting the ball so much further, so much more consistently, and I started having so much fun playing golf. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, as that would really help me out. I teach the single plane swing, as I believe it is the easiest swing method you can possibly learn. What you learn in this video is a part of Fundamental 1, and that's setting up on your unique swing plane. And that's one of 4 fundamentals that I teach. So that was Fundamental 1, setting up on your unique swing plane. Fundamental 2 is turning correctly. Fundamental 3 is keeping your weight centered, and Fundamental 4 is keeping your lead arm straight. If you focus on those 4 fundamentals and keep it simple, you will see so much progression in your golf game, and you'll start having so much fun. I have a full step-by-step course that goes step-by-step with over 100 videos on each of the fundamentals to how you can tailor the golf swing to your unique swing with those fundamentals. And you can check that out over at manninggolf.com. It's in the description of this video. But again, I hope you found some helpful tips in this video, and I hope the rest of your day goes well.